We live?
Are we?
Yeah, bro. We
We
live.
live? Okay. Hey, man. Say, man.
Yeah, we good.
Y'all know what it is. Welcome to another week of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, where it's up and it's stuck. This episode is no different. We're on episode 28, guys. Hey,
28.
word.
Come on, Cori.
Week.
Bro, dead, bro. That was not planned.
Oh my gosh.
We hit
boy.
that.
And I'm about to say, it wasn't planned, and yet we hit that.
Yeah,
We grew up in church.
Oak Cliff.
Hey.
We did church. What's good, y'all? It's another week, man. Another episode. Episode 28.
Which is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Crazy.
Stuck
Yeah, clap it up.
it.
Yeah. For everybody.
28, dude.
That's 28 weeks.
Adrian Peterson.
Showed up for you guys 28 weeks in a row.
All day.
And all we actually do is show up for us. You want to know how you can do that? It's by +1 and on all the plats. Make sure you double punch. That means you subscribe, and then you hit it again to get all the notifications. So when we go live, we give you new episodes, new videos, new content in general. You'll find out about it. But you know, I keep the fan with me.
I read Fred, Coach Hef in the building.
Hold on,
Mr. Blondie.
I was gonna say we're just gonna skip over the
Mr. Blondie.
the obvious adjustments.
Yeah.
Boy, looking like a Blondie from Tiff Treats.
I'm dead, bro. First off, blondies do go hard. But,
Fletcher's Corner.
They're rocking teeth.
right?
Stay fair.
You said Fletcher's corn dog?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
They look
gosh.
like a bowl of ramen noodles.
Oh my god.
Be with cooks. I only talk about food.
Oh my
I'm
god.
joking. That was tough. If I had hair, I'd do it just the
Bro,
same.
yeah,
I mean,
can't talk
you
about
could dye the beard if you want to.
This how you know. This how you know.
You went bald?
Hold on, whoa.
Oh, we on me? I'm be with cooks.
What happened?
LeBron can do it. I can do it. That's the saying all 2024. LeBron can do it. I can do it.
Hey man.
If Savannah can do it, I can do it too.
Time out.
Shout out Savannah.
What about a Bronny dude?
You finally you.
Nah, I ain't part of the. I'm part of the. I'm on the 90% club.
Oh, you got the Kobe RIP?
This is behind the scenes, so I can show it off for real. What's up,
You
Cole?
got that?
This ain't
You got
behind the
that?
scenes?
No, you know what you got?
We live.
He got that. He got the after courtroom Kobe.
Oh, we live right now. I'm tripping.
What got that? What got that Marlon Wayans?
And all that
to show how accurate Corey's description was, this is about to be funny. Looking at Jeremy, what flavor is the pack?
Oh, chicken, bro.
It's chicken.
Yeah.
It's chicken. It's
Or
not shrimp. It's not shrimp.
Or shrimp,
Yeah, but
Or shrimp. It is giving shrimp. I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
giving
It's
shrimp.
giving
Y'all
pork.
tripping, bro.
It's giving
That's rare. The pork
it's
one
the
rare,
pork.
bro.
It's giving
You're rare.
Sasson.
You're
Bro,
different.
what you talking about, bro? I thought you was talking chili lime shrimp, you know, something
Oh,
like
hey, that's
Chili
big
lime.
money.
Spicy.
Hey, that's
Crazy.
Maruchan. That's not. That's Maruchan.
Making real ramen.
That's
right.
not top, boy.
Hey,
That ain't
watch
the top.
that.
that. Yeah, that
ramen.
ain't the top ramen now, bro. I want real
That's the one
ramen.
with the
No,
veggies.
that's what you should do too. That's another one.
Yeah, that is.
Who had the best?
What brand?
Quick.
Bruh,
I'm
we're
going,
gonna add
I'm
to
going
your
with the
list.
hood
Crazy.
snacks. I'm going with the hood snacks. They got the best flavors. The ones with the rappers, the rap ones.
You know what's funny? When I was doing
I
those
haven't
earlier, I got a
tasted any
whole
of
bunch of my files. I just never released them. I got from Waters, like the water hose, the spigot. I got it from line. I just
Poland
never released them.
Spring.
Hold on, that's crazy.
Right now we're on the one gotta go. So make sure you go to Be With Cooks. I'm Be With Cooks. Go and do the one gotta go.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the one gotta go. Except I'm not rocking with none of y'all who voted for the lemon loaf to go today.
That's crazy.
That lemon
No,
loaf
the pumpkin
gotta
loaves,
go.
though. By
Lemon
tremendous.
loaf
For sure,
gotta
as
go.
it should have.
Yeah, because lemon loaf is
Because
goated.
no,
Lemon
it's
loaf is
not.
goated.
Here's the thing: when you say that somebody lose, this is where we get it's tough.
Yeah.
When we say that something lose, we act like they're trash or something, right? Like a basketball
Yeah,
game, the score could have been 160,
Good point.
159.
Good point.
All I'm saying is lemon loaf is up there.
It's so goated.
Cheese Danish is up there.
That
And
cheese
pumpkin
Danish is
bread is
stupid.
up there too.
The last two things you said debatable. First one,
No,
I
that-
thought,
yeah,
I thought
that-
the cheese Danish was
No,
gonna
no.
win.
Cheese
Yeah,
Danish
but
wins.
lemon
is
loaf
tough.
can't be
When
seen.
you warm that mug up,
Bro,
It's
lemon
nothing like
loaf
it.
in the mic? Stop it, bro.
second
Creamy.
off,
Pause.
I'm Cori from Cori's Corner,
There we go.
Yeah.
the resident unicorn. This is my pup, Perry. And I talk sports. I talk food because, as you can see, I don't be cooking, but
I be eating.
I be eating. And we play video games over on this side.
I thought you were gonna say I got a weight problem. I
I can't wait to eat. I jumped on that 2K this week.
Yeah,
Hey.
real talk.
Trash.
I
But,
haven't played it.
I'm here for friendship.
That's okay. Hey, that's how you know when you trash. You say stuff like that. Hey man,
Shout out to
I'm
my
here to
boy
have a
Lou,
good time.
man. I'm here for friendship, bro.
I'm here for development.
Yeah, my
you know.
player.
That's hilarious.
It's pay for play, bro. I had to build
Of
a
course.
player,
Yep.
and in order for me to really even be somewhat competitive, bro, I had to drop 40 of them things.
You gotta
bro.
put at least 200 in
just
for
so
you
I could get him to what he at right now, 80.
Yeah.
I mean, the saddest day of my life was selling my PlayStation. I sold it for that reason. Because I realized, like, I only play to develop on games, bro.
Sony, I will never do you like that.
Listen, Sony, I loved it, though. So if you're trying to convince me, I'll come back around. But
sponsor the show.
That's right. I'm official social cues. We are a weekly pop culture podcast where we just discuss a lot of pop culture takes, but it always starts with you. How does it start with you? The first segment we go into is known as Stucky Situations, which go to StuckyPod.com. Give us your Stucky situation. Matt, what's a Stucky situation? Simple. Everybody been stuck. We just try to get you out of it.
That's it.
Pretty simple math. You got something you want to talk about, something you haven't told your partner, something you've been struggling with inside your work relationships, and whatever it looks like, finances. We don't claim to know everything, but we want to give whatever we got.
Yeah.
Right? So send it in at StuckyPod.com. We move on from there. We talk about what's stuck and stupid in the world. We're so stuck and stupid. And if it's super stuck and stupid, we put it on the wheel. B-Will Cooks running us through that. Then at the very end, we tie it up in a pretty little bow, send us on our way. Cori gets us unstuck. And that's the show, folks. About an hour and a half. Hope you stick around. Guys, I got to always ask, how was the week? Let's get that Stucky Week-cap going. I'm going to start with Jam because let's go back to it. You had a phenomenal
got a
week.
new hair.
going on.
The hair the same, you know, just I had a bet with the girls, and if they got a bid to nationals, I dye my hair.
So a man of his word. He SOB stand on business.
What day did you die?
Standing
What
on
day did you die?
business.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday.
So what about your time before? Because of 2 Jeremys, you know.
What about the
2
time before?
hefts, you know.
I mean, it's
pre-dye and after dye. You
After
told us
dye.
after dye. What about the pre-dye?
I mean, pre-dye was just chilling, you know, just me still looking good, doing what I got to do.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
You
bro.
know, now it's a little bit elevated.
See what happened when the chemicals get in there. The confidence start growing.
The chemical, bro, it happened so fast. I have never changed my hair color ever. So like this was a first time experience. It happened so fast.
Yeah,
Like
it's called bleach.
literally, it was it was lightener, but like
Yeah,
less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, bro.
Guess what
lighter.
the active ingredient is.
bleach, man.
Yeast.
Literally less than 5 minutes.
Sazon package.
But yeah, so you know, dyed my hair. Girls got international, so I'm getting ready to make a trip to Vegas in the summer. But the team that got internationals, I can't go with them, but they're going to Baltimore at the end of April. So, also big things popping.
Shout out.
Yes. Shout out to
Our niece.
Cammie. Yes.
That's right.
Shout out to Cammie.
Let's go.
She got accepted to PV. She playing volleyball.
She
PV.
committed to play volleyball. Yeah, let's go. Turn it on. Everybody get the clap
she
going. Let's go.
committed.
Hey, we
Shout out
finna
to
make a
Cammie,
lot of
man.
trips.
Facts, boy.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And you know, they play in a lot of tournaments around here. They played in a tournament every year at Tarleton.
For sure.
They play at UTA. So we gonna be picking up.
You hear me?
Now you know I'm finna let these Grambler jokes go. So I gotta let you know. I went to Graham.
That's really
so I'm
good.
gonna let them Grams jokes go.
Grand
But
final. Yeah.
I was so lit when I saw that. I was like, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's gonna be live for it, bro.
She gonna love PV too.
Yeah.
And then next year I'm coaching 18s again, and so we'll be at like a lot of the same tournaments. So I'll
Nice.
get to see her
Where's
play even
PV
more.
again?
Where is it?
Mhm.
It's in
It's in
Prairie View.
Prairie View.
Yeah, but it's outside at College Station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something like
Hold on.
that.
So this is important. When are you going to Vegas in the summer? What part of summer?
I'm going to Vegas this summer too.
It depends on what age group they want me to go with. So if it's 16s and 17s, it'll be like July 11th. If it's 14s and
up.
15s,
Oh
it
my
is
God.
July 3rd through the 8th.
Your hair
Like
gonna start
every
sparking with that.
night we talking about traveling.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
be.
can go.
That's July. What you mean every week?
I'm gonna be in.
And who money? They're paying for that. I'm not going.
to traveling. It's a lot.
I'm
be in
not
Vegas
coming out
in
pocket
June.
for that.
Freaking flight points.
Look, I'm trying to go. I am trying to get them miles, bro. Actually, that was the reason why I said I had to go to Vegas because I have
I saw your post on
flight
Facebook,
credit.
too. Yeah.
Delta.
It was a
Stucky
light
Come on,
flight.
Situations, bro.
It's talking about. Yeah, that's your week. Tell us what
Bro,
happened.
Delta. Okay, so I was trying to plan on spending this flight credit that I have. It expires at the end of July, right?
Yeah.
So I was going to fly to Houston and meet up with Jeff, and we was just going to hang out for a weekend because Houston's a close trip. the credit I have is like $150. So it's not that big.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have to come out of pocket on something. So I might as well like do a quick flight, you know? Delta does not fly from Dallas to Houston or anywhere straight up. We're not doing this again, y'all. We're not doing this again.
I'm just saying because you can't get no pass.
I know, bro. Like I didn't even say anything because anyway, Delta don't fly from Dallas to Houston. So you got to fly through one of their hubs. So I literally have to fly to either from Dallas to Atlanta, then Atlanta to Houston, or Dallas to Salt Lake to Houston. All three of y'all can catch these hands after this episode's done. All three of y'all catch these hands after this episode's done. I'm done. No, I'm done. Story's over. Hey, Stucky Week-cap, Be With Cooks, where you at?
Come on, baby.
I'm laughing, guys, because the guy is light flexing on all you guys.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm trying to get on his level. I'm just stuck on being stuck. I'm stuck. My life is stuck. I'm just trying to figure out things. I'm stuck. I'm adjusting. I'm working hard.
That's right.
Stuff is happening for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't, everybody drop your stuff, but this is good.
Yeah.
This stuck is good. That's when you were talking about earlier. Oh, don't stuff ain't negative. This stuff is good. This stuff is good. So I like it. We're on the way.
Time to get unstuck.
Time to get on. Are those the 12.5s?
Oh my God.
Not in the halves. I would like to hear the rest of your Stucky situation.
That's what it was.
That he had to switch
First class?
clubs.
Were you first class?
Well, I'm not flying through them anymore. I'm going to have to figure out that way that credit is just going to have to disappear, or I'm going to have to just pay a lot more for a flight that doesn't go where I need it to go.
Send the email.
Ooh, I love Delta too. They give you the Biscoff.
Yes,
the Delta
bro.
in the middle.
Yes,
They flexing on a Biscoff. That's
it's crazy. It's so good, but like, they're not gonna do it, bro. Like, it's a crazy market, but I understand. American Airlines hub is DFW,
There you go.
right?
I'm about to say.
And United's hub is Houston.
Yeah.
So like, I understand. Those two are the big, and then obviously you have Southwest and Love Field and all that stuff.
Myself.
So, American Airlines.
But they're not Southwest and technically a hub.
These planes breaking down, we might not have nothing.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I wanted American
Y'all
Airlines.
told us not to worry about Boeing.
Yeah.
Might have to worry.
Don't worry about it,
sweetheart.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, so I'm pretty much just gonna have to find somewhere else to go before July, and either I come out of pocket or I lose this money, or I guess if y'all are flying, I think I can transfer it over. So if you're flying Delta, then I could transfer it over. That could take like money off of your flight.
That's a Stucky thing.
Yeah, I'm on Southwest.
I mean, I got points, but I ain't got credit, and I'm keeping my points.
For your boy, what have I been stuck on this week, man? I've been stuck on 1,000. Oh, it's not me.
I
mean,
hey, I saw our followers grow though.
Well, I did see we over 500 on the YouTube.
Yes.
I saw that. But this is what I've been stuck on, bro. By the time that y'all hear and watch and grace this episode, CaneStreetMedia.com will be launched.
Yeah, let's go.
My
We live.
fundraising campaign will be launched.
Let's go.
So I'm lit. I told y'all my goal this year was to shoot this documentary. It will happen. It's gonna happen. If I have to shoot it on iPhone, it will happen. But the documentary itself, I can't give you too much information because his dad told me everybody got to sign NDAs. So can't give you too much stuff. But it actually leads into our Stucky situation today. So I actually want to reach out to the person who submitted. Shout out to you for submitting. But just working on the website and stuff, that's had me stuck all week. Trying to stay up on content. Man, there's this game, bro. You would actually like this.
I watched it. The Grid.
Yeah, bro. They have one for basketball. You want to do it?
No. I literally have no time to make that.
You want to do it right now?
No.
No.
I'm finna pull up the grid.
No. I'm not.
I've been stuck on content. I've been stuck on video games. I've been stuck on singing. And stuck on Cane Street Media.
You said stuck on singing.
Singing.
Oh,
he in the singing bag.
Oh yeah, I'm back in that too. I met a studio. I met a guy. Here's a guy. No, I met a dude who. Here we go. Meeting a guy is.
Wow, he's turning it. He's potting right now.
That's crazy.
He's potting.
You know what I'm saying?
He turned it quick.
I was at Starbucks and this dude popped in. Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway, from my video on IG, I got a follow, and I always, when somebody new follows me or shares my viral clip on their story, I will
reach out.
like it and I'll send them a DM like
Same
appreciate
thing. I do
the
the
follow,
same
you know,
thing.
or appreciate the share because they didn't have to do that. So
Well, I always say thank you for the share. Then I encourage them to do more.
I don't even do that.
go-
I'll just be like, you know, because to me, the reason I posted for you, it makes sense. You're really trying to grow your business and your brand.
Yeah.
For me, on my personal page, I just be posting stuff for people to have joy.
That's
so
right.
the fact that you felt enough joy for you to share with somebody else,
I appreciate.
I just
that.
like to, I appreciate it, whatever. And the dude was like, "Hey, you can actually really sing." I'm like, "Actually, you know." So we got to talking about music, and I make music and this, that, and the third. And he was like, "Oh, bet." So he's been sending me beats, and he's an artist. He's shout out to him. His music is good actually. So thank God, because you know how I was back in the day. They send you stuff, you'd be like, "What is this, bro?"
Yeah, it'd be trash.
But not him. No. He's a good artist, and he's sending me stuff. So hopefully I can collab with him. So I've been working on that too. Like it's weird to be back in the lab with like I've been writing, but I haven't like sang a song in a long time. So doing that is kind of
sound busy in a
wow.
month.
No, I literally have every single day, every single night been
I'm busy.
locked
with just
in.
people
So
who cooks.
but anyway,
Out here.
Yeah. It's on me.
it's on.
Yeah, it's on you.
Is this camera on me?
Is this camera on me?
Yeah.
No, I mean, this week has been the most hectic week I've had in a long time. I mean, work from a daily standpoint, in my personal life, like things happen with my kids and they're getting older. I'm seeing that transition. My son playing soccer and all that, like that's a whole nother vibe. We're already into the sports, right? Like we're only 4 years in and we're already them people.
You think he messy?
You know, speaking of, I know a guy whose son plays with my friend's son, and it's Messi's son. So they're on the same team out there in Florida.
Attract that tree.
Yeah, it's tight. Yeah.
That's 60 degrees of separation.
You're
Crazy.
gonna have to break that down on YouTube because that was
Yeah,
wild.
let's write that down. How all the YouTube guys. It just feels like I'm doing 1,000 things because we need 1,000 followers.
Let's
We're not
go.
gonna get it. I just need 1,000 followers on all the platforms. That's it. That's all I care about. That's what I'm stuck on. I'll tell you what, we did 500 on YouTube, guys.
Yeah. I seen
We're
that. I was like, let's go.
officially.
It's
YouTube
over
artists.
5 or is it at 5?
No,
We're halfway
at this
there.
point, hopefully, by the next time we talk, we're talking about how we're at 1,000. That's
Yeah.
100%.
But we're at the earning point. We're finally being able to semi-monetize on YouTube. That's up to you guys to continue to help us do that. And we can just get better and better and better.
We appreciate y'all.
We want a plaque.
We're over 800 on Instagram.
Let's go.
Bro, let's go.
Let's
We're
go.
about 430 on Facebook.
Okay.
And then
Facebook
TikTok is our struggle bus. I don't know what it is, but TikTok just be putting us in 200.
It's because TikTok has changed.
It's in the 200s.
If you haven't noticed,
Mm-hmm.
it went away from.
Short form. It's all long term.
It's all long form, but also if you ain't really doing something that can boost that shop,
Yeah.
unless you are deep in your niche.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you are
Bruh,
deep in
okay,
your
wait.
niche.
Well, we're gonna
Thank
crack.
you. I was about to
My
say
bad, my
that.
bad.
What is it? Because so many
Niche.
people,
People
some
say
people say
niche.
niche, some people say niche, and some people say
Niche.
niche.
It's
I'm a
niche.
niche guy.
niche,
It's
right?
niche.
It's
Let's settle the
niche.
debate.
I know.
But
Wait,
also-
do the
What's
A, B, or
yours?
C.
Niche. What do you got? Niche?
It's niche.
Yeah, I'm niche.
You know, the one thing.
I got either one.
Yeah, I'm niche or niche because this is what I learned about language.
Depends on who you
Depends who I
talking to.
talk
Oh
Well,
yeah.
because and
For
language
sure.
literally is if everybody says it one way, then that's the correct way to say it.
That's right.
If that makes any kind of sense to you, we could break it down, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, but I heard you say it, and I was just like, oh man, this is another one to
Yeah.
add to the list because I always hear people say it. I'm like, I have to check myself because I'm like, wait, I say niche, but they're saying
Nah,
it this way, but it's
You
the same.
got to be deep in your bag
To get
for
through.
TikTok for it to be
Well,
like.
I will say that I've seen this type of growth before with the Be With Cooks page.
Right,
Like,
right,
it
right.
started kind of like it trickled in TikTok, and then it just poof. Like it just once the one thing hit, it just hits and then it stops, and then you got to keep growing from there.
Right.
I think we're just in such a broad space on TikTok because I mean it's one feed.
I think it just depends what you're making your content for.
That's right.
If you're building a community, it don't matter.
That's right.
Like,
Yeah.
it don't matter.
That's
what
what.
the
That's
music look
exactly.
like.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
exactly why I'm not
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah.
It's still our
Don't-
struggle bus in terms of numbers,
Yeah.
but I know that you all are
Subscription coming soon.
Yeah, look,
So
look.
that's why I said I
And
don't
they're
even care.
engaging.
Like, yeah, you
Listen,
do your
they're
thing.
engaging, bro. They're reaching
Yeah.
out. They're
That's
commenting.
all that matters. Yeah.
That's what matters.
Absolutely.
So,
You know, I'd rather have a room full of 50 people who engage than 150
100%.
nobody doing that.
100%.
That's right. So,
So-
we want 1,000 followers because we know that 1,000 means y'all really are here. It's not like we coerce y'all to be here.
Yeah,
We
that's
know y'all
that's
coming.
when people be asking, why is it 1,000? Because 1,000 is hard. For we talk about specifically on YouTube.
Organic.
You get to 1,000, you don't just get a follow on YouTube, bro.
No. Yeah, it's
They got to
especially
rock
if it's
with you,
organic.
bro.
Yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
be organic.
And they can unfollow. They will comment and tell you why they're not gonna follow you. They'll comment and be like, you talk too much. I'm not gonna give you the follow.
Yeah,
That's how ruthless it is over there.
that's right.
So the fact that you got as many as you got, bro, you should be every day. If I ever needed a booster and I was you, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling a little bit down, I'm just gonna check my YouTube follow real quick. Let me go check my YouTube follow real quick, bro.
Hey, I can look at that, or I can look at that 1 point something.
No, that too. I'm just saying that.
I'm trying to get that 100,000.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I get that plat.
Yeah, that plaque gonna be crazy.
That happen by the summer.
Because you know, bro, you don't know. People on YouTube don't follow you just to do it. Other platforms, they'll follow you just to do it. People on YouTube do not. Anyway.
Yeah, 100%. So that y'all understand why we're doing this. Again, this is full throttle. We're trying to come at it from all angles to give y'all what y'all want, but more importantly, we want to prove to the world that you can get unstuck doing whatever talent you have. You don't have to go reaching.
Believe, baby. Believe in yourself.
You understand? Otherwise, you might end up in a
Stucky situation.
Come on, baby.
All right, Jeremy, you back on it today, man.
I thought we settled it. He
no.
dyed his hair.
Every week I'm going to do this
He
until you
dyed his
jump
hair.
in.
Everything changed.
Until we get to episode 120.
His hair filled in for me.
Yeah, the hair filled in. My hair had his own vocals.
Oh
right.
my God.
Here we go. Stucky situation this week. All right, I'm 15 years old. This is why you say it like that.
I'm already out the gate.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Anyway, I'm 15 years old and is in a foster care system. I got locked up and was sent to juvenile hall for 3 months for taking a carjacking charge from my brother. He eventually came forward and told the judge that it was not me and it was him. I keep bouncing around from group home to group home. I feel like giving up on life. I tried every day to try to start fresh, but it seems like on good days, it's always get worse. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Thank you for encouraging me to do good. Your influences saved my life. I was ready to commit suicide.
Wow.
And watching your videos made me see the world in a brighter way. This is not anonymous, but with a tag. So this is from @mixedbymi.
Mixed by Mikey?
Yeah,
Mikey
mixed
or
by
Mickey?
Mikey. Sorry, yeah, or Mickey. So first off, I appreciate you for being vulnerable with us.
That's
and
right.
putting this out to us, but also to the world. Like, we really appreciate that. Who wants to take off?
Man, go ahead, bro.
Hey, what?
It's gonna be a brighter day.
Brighter
Brighter
day.
day. That's all brighter. That's all
I know it said brighter way, but still.
I thought it said brighter in a
When I
brighter
close
way.
my eyes,
Oh,
I think
I thought
of
it said
you.
Yeah.
Monetize.
that. Yeah, real talk. Nah, I didn't want to start. I just want to say that. Oh, and all I can say, and that's all I'm going to say. Period. Is your brother took the charge. You know.
I mean,
He took the charge.
No, he took the charge, and then his brother came forward, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he took the
but
charge
we
and
also
then-
don't know what happened after that.
Right.
So.
Well, so I'm just just going from there. I don't know where you are. Hopefully you're out. But if he came forward, there's going to be a brighter day.
Yeah.
Eventually, hopefully you'll be out to get to eat cheeseburgers and watch B Wood Cooks.
That's right.
But other than that,
Cook some of those recipes.
I just hope everything gets well, man. I'm praying for you.
Yeah.
I can knock that out right now.
Mm-hmm.
we all
Yeah,
can if
we
we
there.
want to. You got time to say a prayer for
Go ahead,
Mikey?
throw it up.
Oh, can we?
Why not?
Yeah,
I'm trying to hit it.
All right, but come on, bow your head. Let's go.
do it.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. We first come to you humbly, giving you praise and thanks for being the powerful creator that you are, for blessing us on in every day, an uncommon favor, as Coach Staley would say. And we thank you also for having somebody write into us to share his experience through the juvenile system, but also in foster home. We pray that you give us the words of wisdom to be able to give him and some comfort as well. But we're thankful that we have somebody who is continuing to watch us and be connected to us and feel changed by us. And we know that that's only able for us to do that because of you. So we thank you for that. And amen.
Amen.
So here's what I would say. I would say to you, Mixed by Mikey, this is something specifically I would love to chat with you on the side because this is what my documentary is about. It's about adoption in the foster care system. And I've worked a lot with our family history is
We are literally expert witnesses
yes.
as it relates to
okay,
this.
we're a family of 11 plus, and our family is mixed with those who were adopted. So, and we don't necessarily see them as adopted siblings, but it is what it is. So my mom, she has her hand really in this system as well. So she has a lot of information that she can give us. But here's what I can also say. I spent time also working with students on a college level who were in the system, who either aged out and had to go to like another home, but they came to college and stuff like that. And here's what I can tell you. life is hard for you, and I'm not gonna lie about that. I want to be truthful about it. I came up in a home with 2 parents and a lot of siblings, and didn't have to bounce around from group home to group home. And if we were comparing lives, mine was easy compared to a lot of people's and compared to yours. But that's step number 1, is that we acknowledge and you acknowledge, bro, life is hard, and it's gonna get harder because the older you get, the more responsibilities are even gonna be put onto you. That doesn't mean that life is not good and will not continue to be good, and that you don't have other chances to do something different, right? So whatever your circumstances is, and I hope you still have some support, at least in the homes, right? Like in us, you will always have support, bro. Keep reaching out to us, email us, hit us on social media, whatever you want to do. You will always have support in us. I can connect you to some other resources as well. And then specifically, if you're looking about making it to college, there's a lot of good scholarships and grants for people who are in situations like yours. So if you would like to go to college, talk to me, talk to Coach Hef, Higher Ed Fred. We can definitely connect you there, because college would, contrary to popular belief, college is the perfect time for you to, in a way, reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
That's what I would say. That's how, like, if I were to give you Unstuck, that's some years away. It's tough. Keep your head down, do great work, set yourself up for the future. You hit that 18, what's going to happen is you're going to age out, but there's an opportunity out there waiting for you. And grab that and never look back, bro. If you think you're going to live past 70, you haven't even lived a third of your life. The rest of your life is really ahead of you.
Take advantage.
Right? It's really, and a lot of our dark days are coming. Yours may have already been here. Take the rest of your life, bro, and turn it up in a good way.
I'm going to add a couple of things too. Like, being in the system, one thing that we know, your tuition is free, right? So look into like when Cori was talking about like grants and scholarships, the only thing you have to worry about is living on campus. Like your tuition is free. So, focus on, doing good in school. Like you said, keep your head down, just be in them books. And here's one thing that I like to preach is that like college isn't for everyone, but college is for everyone to learn about themselves. Yeah. So like there's people who got to college, realized I don't like being a student in college, but I do like and need this college experience. So how can I negate those changes and make those things work for me? It's super important. The good thing about this situation, here's one light at the end of the tunnel. It's free for you to discover yourself. Okay. So especially if you're working in college, and so let's say you're working and you are able to get an apartment, you don't have to, you're not forced to live on campus, so to speak. And so college will, in theory, be free, right? All you got to do is pay your rent and you're good to go. So you have these life's experiences ahead of you that you can already say, I have a plan, okay? Or an option, all right? Second thing, the criminal justice law guy in me is going to help you out with this. If your brother came in and took the charge for you, you do need to reach out to us, because I need to talk to you about how you can get that off your record. Yes. But you're never going to just say, just because the judge says like, okay, we'll dismiss the case, it's still on your file. So I need you to reach out to us so I can help you get this off your case. All right. off your file. Super easy, but it is a lot of paperwork, not hard paperwork, but it is a lot. So reach back out to us, and I can, like I said, we can walk you through that. I can get you in touch with some people who can like very willingly help you for free, as well as me. I don't mind setting up a meeting time and talking with you through that. Also, tell us where you are, like what state you're in, because those state laws are super important. But it also helps us guide you in terms of resources. All right. Know that you said that one thing that really touched me is this, like you said that we have influenced your life already, but we're not stopping. Like the influence is going to continue to go. So always feel free to like contact us. Always feel free to shoot us a message, submit another Stucky situation, because we know that in foster care and in group homes, you got some situations. This ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? So you got 4 bodies right here that are willing to listen and reach out. I also I'm super proud of you for posting this, and you were ready to end it, but you decided, I know I'm ready for more. I'm just not ready to stop. And that's a big, big leap. Okay. For someone to say, I'm ready, for someone to even write and post this on the internet that they were ready is huge.
He was there.
So that tells us is you were close to the edge, but you said, I know I have something left. And that's deep too. All right. So continue to reach out to us. I can't say that enough. Continue to reach out. We will continue to provide any resources that we can to you.
Counseling as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, therapy, number one, before we move on.
Which is also free to you.
Yeah, major necessity in this situation. I'm going to obviously do a lot of piggybacking.
We know he hates
Hey, I'm proud of you for saying that.
Say it again.
Something to me. Never. I hate it. I'm going to do a lot of echoing, rather,
there you go.
the chamber when it comes to how proud I am of you to even go this route. You know, I don't know a lot of people that could talk about this with 4 strangers. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, let alone it's not 4 strangers. We got a lot of people watching this. So
yeah, so you're opening up to the world.
That's right. Big man. So, you know, you already have literally the gumption piece that it takes for you to go to the next level. So you don't have to concern yourself with that. So you should start doing from this point. Because what I will say a little differently than everybody else is they kind of prepared you for the future. I'm going to talk about what you have right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if you're 15, you're in high school, right? What you need to do, I can't stress this enough. Listen, that thing that you love to do when you go home and you get away from school, there's a version of that at school. Attach yourself to that and hold on tight right now. Maybe you go home and you're like, man, and I'm just throwing stuff out there. Please don't, I'm just throwing things out there. But maybe you go home and all you think about is joining the military. They have ROTC type programs, right? Maybe when you go home, all you do is play basketball. Okay? Focus on your grades. Try to make a basketball team. Tell your coaches and your leaders, hey, I want to try to make a basketball team.
Be the manager on the team.
Yeah. Whatever it takes. I'm just saying, grab that thing and you just literally ride it until you get out of high school. Just hold on tight, because what I know is going to happen for somebody in your situation, which from everything I'm reading, you don't have a lot of control. And we all, by the way, don't have a lot of control. Even as adults, we don't control a lot of things that happen outside of our small circle of influence. But you really don't have a lot of control, and you're in a very vulnerable space. Adding more confusion to the pie right now would be detrimental. So I'm going to start with just saying, find one. If you're a gamer, you go home, you play that video game. There's a club or something at that school of people that get together and they talk about this. You grab onto something that makes you a family, because that's what you're missing at home. Let's be honest. And when you find that out in the world, you hold on tight to it and you ride that thing to the dirt. That's the only advice I can give you right now to help you right now, because all the other stuff I don't have answers for, right? Like, I know you're going through something I've never experienced. So you probably gonna educate me you know, out the wazoo. So instead of going down that route, I'm just gonna tell you something that can help you. I remember when I felt isolated in those moments, you know, I attached myself to something. And I don't want you to feel like you have to accomplish things to be good or anything like that. What I want you to do is just find a group family, like something that you and your mind can be settled in at any day of the week, right? That way, if you need a distraction, you know where to go. You have an answer now. You don't have to feel so, you know, at the end of a tunnel all the time. You know, you need a support group. You actually will find one in your new family. Yeah. You know, believe it or not, these folks are just willing to have friends too.
Yep.
You know,
for sure.
So I don't know. That's just something to get you right now. Yeah, that's my 2 cents.
No, for sure. And listen, on a real tip, the way that you feel like we have influenced you, there are so many other people out in the world you're gonna feel the exact same about, bro. Mm-hmm. So if I can continue to tell you that there's gonna be moments, I think suicidal ideation is very normal, and it happens all the time. People think about it all the time. If you are looking for any example of, is there a way forward? Is there light at the end of the tunnel? It's really all 4 of us. I can tell you about my personal story at another time, but it's really all 4 of us. And there's always somebody. What I've always learned is there is somebody out there that is going to love you for you, is going to appreciate you for you, is going to allow the space that you need in their world. You're going to mean something to them, and you're going to feel that as well. Mm-hmm. So keep your head up. Thanks for listening. You know, if you never listen again, we appreciate you writing in. And come on, Pear, what you doing, my boy? My boy said, I got something to say.
Yeah, he wanted to share some love too.
Just stretch. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Don't be SNS, because if you watch the show, you know what that is. Let's see if I can get it this week. SNS is the segment where a person, place, or thing finds herself in a stuck and stupid situation.
Hey,
and then we put him on the wheel.
First try. Let's go.
The curse is dead.
It's been a struggle. That's why I want to talk about.
He
so I can
lifted
practice.
the curse.
Oh, he been saying it in his head.
Hey, I did a silent practice. Y'all go ahead.
He wrote sentences. Hey, go old school. He wrote sentences in the journal.
Jay-Z freestyle down.
Real talk.
Yeah, that was some. I like that. And keep watching the show, bro.
Real talk.
Remember, I'm 34, so you got 19 years, buddy. If I influence you, you got 19 years. Come on, baby. Spin that wheel, Cori.
That's longer than he's been alive.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much life
Yeah, you
ahead
got
of you,
19
bro.
more years, baby.
So much
If
life
I
ahead of
influence you. You got 19 years. Come on, baby. We need you. Is it stuck and stupid to prohibit professional athletes from betting on games for profit?
Quick.
Question mark.
Stuck, yeah.
Yeah. Stuck and really for me.
Look at Jeremy. Jeremy, look.
I'm stuck in. I'm halfway.
You know,
I'm definitely stuck
I'm
in.
a habitual fence rider. You know.
Oh, my
I'm not saying because in the beginning you was just like, nah, man,
Right.
get off the fence. You was telling all of us we can't be stuck in it.
No,
what I've
always saying
learned
get off the fence.
is these topics have started to sway me to a different perpetual belief system.
Is that anything is possible? Anything is possible.
You understand? So I'm gonna say stuck in.
Yeah.
I don't.
The stuck in
Bro,
team.
that's wild, bro. I say it's yes because anything that is open for betting,
Mm-hmm.
I think you shouldn't from a morality standpoint, from an ethics standpoint.
Nah, I was just saying what you say before. No, you can keep going. What you say? Oh, okay.
If you participate in it, you have the power to change the outcome, right? So that's either cheating the game, that's cheating other people. I'm not saying you can't get ahead. Like I'm all for good for getting ahead, but like if we're trying to create a system in which this is how the rich get richer, I guess you can say. Like people do it all the time, but that doesn't make it in my head like right. Mm-hmm. Like of course this should be professional athletes should be prohibited. Athletes in general. If
So you're stuck. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stuck.
Yeah,
No.
so-
okay. I was like,
you sound like you were going
My
the
bad.
opposite.
I'm stuck. No. I'm stuck. No.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
I'm stuck in for that reason,
Yes.
but I'm also saying, what if they're not that sport?
Oh, from betting on no. Okay, so the way
That's why I'm stuck in.
for sure. I'm saying, but professional athletes can bet on other sports. They can't bet on their sport. That's how I'm reading this. Shohei Ohtani can bet on basketball games. Mm-hmm. He can bet on football games. He can't bet on baseball games. You see what I'm saying?
I thought he couldn't bet in general.
No,
you
can.
You talking about Pete Rose?
Pete, you can bet as a professional athlete.
I
You
didn't know
just
that.
cannot bet on the sport you play in.
Oh, see, I didn't know that at all.
But this is why
didn't know that at all. I thought it was
said
nothing
stuck
at
in
all.
because I know it's per. Like you how are you going to prohibit me as a fan of because technically
Facts.
I'm an athlete in this sport, but over there I'm just a fan watching the game.
Exactly.
So you can't stop me from gambling on that. Like
No. They do that all the time. Floyd Mayweather puts up his checks all the time.
Yeah, Drake. That's not an athlete. But
Well,
you get my point.
They be putting their stuff like this is what I'm betting on. Yeah, you can bet on other games that you're not playing on, but imagine you, Paul Crew from the longest yard.
Here's why I say and though. Here's why I say and. As you see, prohibiting doesn't stop the show.
Yeah.
What they do is they find their ways around the prohibition. You understand what I'm saying?
That dark
That's why
market.
people still get caught, right? Because if it was eradicated, there would be nobody getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Like there would be no cases of this. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if we use that logic,
Yeah.
I get where you're going, but if we use that logic, there should be no laws.
So, and this is the point I'm going to. That's why I said stuck in. Like, at what point do you rip off the Band-Aid? At every step of progression and growth into the next level of whatever that thing is. We're talking about sports right now, but pick a subject of life.
Yeah.
There's a pain point of a moral discussion about what we find as moral. So we'll say, there's a moral issue with betting on the game that you play for right now.
No, for sure.
If we open the floodgates and just say, okay, let's start managing. Let's manage the flow as it comes through. Let's just see how we can do this a little bit cleaner while the floodgates are open. I think that's what we should just go ahead and do. Rip the Band-Aid off and start figuring out why the water's coming through, which is starting to happen.
Well, let me also give you another thing. So I personally use the morality clause angle. This is a business decision, right? This is why they prohibit it, because much like accidents, why did they make seatbelts a law?
Sure.
because it's costing somebody money when you get into these accidents and you out here dying.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna make that law. Much like this, sports betting. Which come on, Texas, y'all are. I know y'all here. I know y'all are getting this close with gambling. Hurry it up.
What you mean? They're almost here. Yeah.
I'm tired of having to use Prize Picks, even though I rock with Prize Picks. But come on, man. I want to use the.
I'm trying to drive into WinStar.
You know what I'm saying? I want to use
Mark
DraftKings
is
and
working on it. Mark is working
because
on it.
all of that goes into taxes. All of that goes
right.
into the business and the teams who are allowing you to bet on that. So of course, they're from a business standpoint. I don't want you. I'm paying you double now, basically. I don't want you cheating on that. Like we want the game. The game itself is supposed to be based on whatever odds, and it does feel a little icky. You know what I'm saying? Because then you start like, I get mad at you because you're supposed to get 10 rebounds. You got 9. Come on, son.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is with every game I've ever been a part of or seen or heard or any game ever created, forget me and being a part of it for a second, there's a rule they didn't think of. Every time.
1,000%.
So you're going to find there's going to be, you can plug 1,000 holes and then there's like 1,000 more behind you that you haven't even considered as holes. And somebody's going to say, hey, there's, we can do this. It's kind of, it's yes. I mean, maybe it's immoral because who's really dictating that, by the way? Because that's the question I'm asking. Who's dictating the immorality? Because the gray area, does it always equal immorality, or is it just that it was a gray area and I exposed it?
Right.
That's a good point.
That's a very valid point because immorality is always set by what we believe is to be.
I know,
right?
I know where it comes from, but I'm saying
right.
like when we're talking about an entertaining aspect, like an entertainment thing, like
for sure, people
games
are the bar always moves when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get out of that and stick it to like the bottom line when it comes to business. And the reason why I think they're doing so good at least catching most of them, like I don't think most of these professional athletes out here are betting. Why? Because of how betting kind of works. Do you really want to bet to win $20?
Right.
If you're that, no, you're not.
No.
So if these accountants and stuff are seeing money, I know that your NBA check coming in. You know, so the NBA is doing all of that. Remember the story that who was it? Was it Paul Pierce or Kevin Garnett? Somebody told of David Stern. He got ejected and got like a suspension or something. And he walked into David Stern's office. Oh, it was Steven Jackson. And David Stern was basically like pulled out a file on him. It was like, I know all your homeboy. I know
That's
everything
right.
you're doing.
That's right.
Bro, they know because you're their asset.
100%.
They know.
But so I'll give you the example. In the 90s, again, I'm dating myself. Milli Vanilli.
Facts.
Why did we kill Milli Vanilli? Why did we kill him?
We found out
Because we found out that there was fraud. There was fraud.
But what specifically?
Lip sync.
Lip sync, yeah.
I want you to name an artist today that doesn't get on stage and lip sync, and I'll wait. A big one, like a one that's just like Milli Vanilli.
That was
like,
then, though.
Huh?
That was then. Now it's the thing that we.
You understand? Yeah. So there's a moral compass that we have then.
But I think for sure that's a good example. But I also think there's a little bit more context in that versus like there were people back in the day who would.
Like if I go see somebody in Vegas doing a what do they call them when they have like a
residency?
Thank you. Let's say you're doing. I don't go to that Vegas residency thinking that person's actually singing. I know they're performing their tail off. They're dancing. They're skipping around. They're jumping around. In my mind, it's already become an assumption that I'm coming to a BS performance. Like I know this person's not really singing the whole time.
You're crazy. They are though.
I know. No. Listen, I'm just saying. I am conditioned to not be. If the mic goes off and I still see him going, and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not conditioned to be like, oh my God, this is. In my mind, these people are not truly singing already. So this is something that we've accepted as part of the thing. So that's what I think about sports. Maybe it's not here now, but at some point we're going to have to just rip the Band-Aid off and live with it.
I don't think they ever will from a business
Insider trading
standpoint.
been around for a while, so it's going to be like that.
I'm just saying, who gonna like, you're not supposed to bet on your own sport or whatever, but who gonna sit there and stop somebody from the crowd walking up on someone walking into the gym?
No, you just better have your torch right.
I got $2 million on this game. You better miss a free throw.
They already doing that.
I know. So I'm just saying. So like that's why I'm on the fence of because like it happens now, and we want to prohibit it, but we also got to do better with the laws that truly prohibit it.
No, just
otherwise, just do the loopholes. Just like you bet how you can bet on FanDuel, but it's not betting on prospects.
Mm-hmm.
Just find a loophole. Get a business partner, get him to invest some money, and go about your business.
So when they come knocking on your door, you just show them the
Well,
article.
But even then, there's like regulations around here. That's why Shohei Ohtani is a translator right now. Is in trouble.
But I'm just saying he showed records of that. What I'm saying is give him a business, let that business bet.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
Just structure it the right way. You find the loophole.
If you gonna cheat.
Like, come on. Y'all have the money to do it.
Don't step your toe in the water. Jump in that thing,
bro.
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just give you a way to get unstuck.
Cover all bases.
Spin that wheel.
Hey, you missed the first one.
Yeah.
Sorry. I do it every time I miss it. Whoa.
Is J. Cole stuck stupid for apologizing to Kendrick Lamar?
Man, you said stuck, yeah? I was stuck, yeah. But now I'm stuck, no.
I'm stuck,
yeah.
I'm stuck,
I was stuck, yeah, but I'm stuck, no. Come on, B-Wood.
Yeah, why you stuck, yeah, B-Wood?
I'm going to go with Lil Duval. Lil Duval says that, hey,
that's smart.
It's fake. We knew it was fake. You boys ain't going to do nothing anyway. It's just, no, seriously. Like, seriously. They're not going to sit there and, they're not those type of rappers.
That's right.
They have nothing to prove. They're stand-up men. Like, we knew it wasn't going to be anything. It was just a jab, and this has been proven. Like, this is not, you're not reinventing no wheel. Mm-hmm. This beef thing has happened. You've seen it with Meek Mill and Drake. Mm-hmm. So what are you apologizing for? Just come out. Matter of fact, you came out with an album. First of all, I'm on Kendrick's side. You came out with an album against one little feature. We know this has been going on.
One little feature. The album, let's keep it a buck. We're not going to tear him up for that because the album was coming out without that. 7 Minute Drill was obviously added on.
I'm 100% with you. I'm 100% with you. Timing. Mm-hmm. So Important. It just so happens that we knew Future was coming out forever. Future's the GOAT. We knew that boy was coming out. So we just didn't know Kendrick was on that bad boy like that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So Kendrick comes, you come 2 weeks later. I'm assuming that's just because of the response.
No, the fall off.
What Kendrick said. But you come out with an album, and I believe, mixtape. And I just believe that in a space like this, and we already know what it is, and we know you ain't gonna do nothing. We know Kendrick is stand up. We know y'all like each other. We know all that. But if this is sparring, how can you have a boxing match?
Yeah.
How? The boxing match is this. So you literally, you're fighting against each other and getting paid for it. It's the same concept.
Yeah. It's like if you're an athlete. Yeah. If you're,
I'm just saying.
The reason I said stuff is because it's a job. I'm with that.
Yeah, it's a job. They've been doing this. Beef is part of the game.
Yeah.
They've been doing this.
If you're imagine, this is the argument I made. So imagine Kobe versus pick one. I don't care. Pick
all of them. He beefed with everybody.
Yeah, Kobe. Let's go back. Let's go. Imagine Mike versus Magic.
Kobe versus Chris Childs.
Whoa.
I was about to say something else. Wait till after.
Did they get ejected or kept playing?
Who? No, they got ejected.
Yeah, they got ejected. Yeah.
But imagine Mike versus Magic.
Two-piece lemon pepper.
Okay. Imagine Magic beating Mike.
Yeah.
And then winning MVP, and then coming to Chicago and being like, Mike, listen. My bad. My bad.
I mean, they all do it in the end, though.
What you mean?
When they drop these documentaries and stuff, they all do it in the end.
Good point.
What you mean they all do it?
We just seen Magic and Isaiah.
They all say that they all be buddy in the end. He's right.
In the end, everybody buddy.
But that's what I'm saying. That's been set for life, so let it play out.
What you're doing is different. What I'm saying.
Okay.
They're not apologizing for beating them in the championship.
It's prime. It's prime time right
now. No, they're not apologizing. What they're saying is like, oh, I was never gonna fight Mike.
Yeah.
Like me and Mike hung out last night. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not really mad at him. I'm saying when we're on the court, we cannot even be in the same area. I will kill him. Like that's what this is. So the same thing with the rap. It's just it's a sport, right? If you're in the ring with Kendrick, I need to see you punching him in the mouth, and Kendrick, I need to see you swinging back and whatever. That's what this is, right?
Yeah.
Then when you come out, if y'all want a buddy hug and talk about how this is a good fight and you respect him as a fighter and all that. That's part of the game,
I'm not mad, and I'm not mad at Kendrick. I respect him. I respect J.
Cole.
I'm not mad at him.
And again, but let me give it a second level. From a man's perspective, so I got to make sure I say this. As a man to man, if we're having a man-to-man conversation, and you have realized that you overstepped something, and you want to apologize because it makes you feel uncomfortable, makes the relationship weird, I 100% respect J. Cole for what he did there. And I said that to you the first day I called you. Like, hey, if we're just talking some man stuff, this has nothing to do with rap, just men being men. The second you add rap to it, I have to unclap it because I'm like, bro, we know you're not finna fight Kendrick, bro. We know.
When you've been lighting the flame, you've been lighting the torch a little bit.
Come on.
Like, why are we not talking about that part?
That's what I'm saying. And you've been over there flicking that big.
with the sublims, bro, this is my thing with the sublims. This is why we love rap, but also this is why I think, like, when we get to these conversations, I hate it. But it's why it's great. That's why Kendrick is so great. That's why J. Cole is so great. It's why Drake is so great. It's because the way that they paint their pictures, all four of us have a different perspective.
That's right.
And all four of us could be wrong.
That's right.
Right.
So we could sit here and say J. Cole been throwing jabs. We could also be wrong.
But my argument goes back to what you were saying. If he's throwing jabs, it's not bad. What I'm saying is it's part of the process. Why are we taking jabs like it's bad? He's just making great art.
But yes, I can see that. Great art. I can see that angle. But the reason why I even go further into that is, like, even with the basketball, bro, what we've seen in hip hop beefs is that it spills over outside of rap.
Right.
Yeah.
It goes to a point outside of rap. And J. Cole's speech was outside of rap. He was talking about how it made his spirit feel and how he could not sleep. Because why? I think he does like genuinely have some reverence for Drake and some reverence for Kendrick. And so he succumbed to the same pressures that he'd been telling himself he doesn't want to do. And matter of fact, the reason why he feels like he's in his prime and is at his highest is because now he has gotten to a point where he is not succumbing to the pressures of the world. When he did the whole let Nas down, right? That's why he said he let Nas down, because he succumbed to the pressure of the world. Yep. So for him, he's back to like, dang, I stepped outside of who I was for something I said I would never do. So I will always applaud him for that, though. And I seen him the concert the next night. People still lit. So the talk that's going on in the internet.
But you fight with yourself and put out the album.
But hold on.
What you mean?
Let's go deeper.
That just doesn't.
Let's go deeper.
No, it's not. But here's what I think. If you know J. Cole, real quick, if you know J. Cole, what does he do before every album? He drops a mixtape.
That's true.
Okay.
That means the fall is coming. So the mixtape was already coming out.
7-minute drill was planned.
No, 7-minute drill.
He sat there and made sure that he put a whole theatrical thing on it, 7-minute drill, and wrote it in 7 minutes. Like, what are we doing?
But hear me out. Okay, you see that
he didn't have to do that.
No, that's what I'm saying though. He didn't have to do that, but it was the last track on the album. You can very clearly tell if you listen to that mixtape that Oh Boy and Ibiza was supposed to be the last track. So he threw on last minute 7-minute drill. The 7-minute drill that T Minus said that they do all the time, where he makes a beat in 7 minutes and he writes a rhyme in 7 minutes.
You think he?
I think what he's arguing
is before Future, a week before.
No,
Future?
Yes.
No. Listen, I think what he's trying to say is like,
because remember he dropped what was the freestyle track 3 on there? Not right before Hunting Wabbits or whatever, or Wabbit season.
That was crazy.
Yeah, which was
crazy.
The track before that. Remember, he dropped that freestyle a month ago.
I know what you're talking about. Everybody was talking about
I think he was going to drop. I think what he's trying to say is like the timing of when he dropped specifically that might be off. So if he drops the fall off and the distance between the mixtape and the fall off is the same as previous mixtapes and the albums, then
there's not much to read into it. Who is to say that that J. Cole's jab on first person or Kendrick's response from first person shooter, if that's what it is, who's to say that that's not his small jab back? That's all I'm saying. So why is J. Cole getting? What I'm saying is you got in your feelings or whatever you did on stage, and you not really got in his feelings. He expressed himself, which is fine, but you did it in an album, and you made sure that you planned to make a 7-minute drill that you planned, and you put it on this album and released it, and then talked about it at a concert. And to me, if it's all planned like that, then why can't you plan to just play the game?
No, but I don't think he did. I really think that album was supposed to come out. Who knew about the Metro Boomin and Future album coming out like the week before it came out?
A lot of people. They've been promoting it for a while.
Right.
A long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know how it is when it comes to releasing albums.
Okay.
Right? People have set dates for plenty of things, plenty of reasons. Remember, he had already put on his IG when he dropped that freestyle, might delete later. We was like, mixtape coming. So if that date is already there and he has the features that he has on it, do you want to honor that date?
But I think we forget this. He said something key. My friends pressured me.
Mm-hmm.
People were hitting. I had 1,000 missed texts, and I'm like, that doesn't mean you have to make the song. If you're gonna, again, you're not gonna plan to end up feeling like this. But you can't tell me that you got all these missed messages and all this, and then your outcome is saying that, hey, I felt pressure, and you didn't feel pressure in the moment.
No.
You had a decision to make, and you decided to come out with 7-minute drill.
Of course. But that's why I'm saying it's not stupid for him to apologize, because we do things in hindsight, right? In the 100%. Moment, if you slap me and I'll punch you, I can still feel bad about it later.
What I'm saying is, I think it's Stucky stupid to apologize because you're just playing the game. That's all I'm
saying.
Like, you're just playing the game.
Is the apology a part of the game then?
No.
No.
And I'll tell you why.
Some people
are saying this is his fall off, and
No,
he's gonna drop the album.
I'll tell you
right?
why. I'll tell you why it's not part of the game. All that makes sense if J. Cole's response to Kendrick was in an interview.
And it wasn't 7-minute drill.
You understand what I'm saying? If J. Cole was asked about the Kendrick verse and he was in an interview and he was like, yo, this is what I feel about Kendrick. Kendrick's that, doop-dop, and then he wants to apologize. I think this goes a different way.
But y'all would have called him corny for doing that, not in
because we were arguing about that like 10 episodes ago.
Like that's what I'm trying to get. That's the point that I'm trying to make here. Like once you involve rap, it has to become there's just something because rap is the art piece of
Drake ain't responded.
Well, Drake's supposed to be dropping tonight. Stereo.
Yeah. I can't wait.
No.
Yeah.
On the same time. No. I purposely haven't watched this.
Listen, but
Literally when I tell you,
don't tell me. No.
Please don't tell me. Sleep tonight.
Don't tell me.
No, I'm finna tell
But
you right
Future's
now.
album come out, so
No,
I'm not
exactly,
worried
that's
about
why.
Drake.
But here's the other thing. This is why I also think this could be a play because Joe Budden brought this up too. He's close to Drake. I think he has a friendship with Kendrick too.
100%.
Now apparently Kendrick went into the booth and got another one
I heard he has
for
2.
Drake. And I heard Drake got one for Kendrick going crazy.
And I heard they're both
right. And Joe said they're both nuclear.
Yeah, he said nuclear.
Drake better
So
not have
I'm
40.
saying if J. Cole, and this is why I say maybe it's not stupid, because maybe J. Cole thought this was like just on some rap stuff, and he go test his pen out. And then he hears from Drake, and he hears from Kendrick, and J. Cole says, oh, this isn't about rap.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
you woke the
This
God.
is
Kendrick, you woke the God.
Right. This is some real beef. I don't want to be a part of this.
I respect
Again,
it.
I'm
I
like,
respect it.
bow out because then it's not rap.
Is Drake really
No,
dropping
no,
tonight?
but
Be
listen.
honest.
Apparently,
Is that what he said?
This is what
Don't
Jay,
hype me, boy.
I'm just saying this is what Budden said, and to me it would make sense. Honestly, if
Budden
I was
said it, I'm
Drake,
going with it.
if
No,
I was
let's predict
Drake,
it.
I would wait until
I would.
the Metro album come out.
I don't-
'cause
I
wanna
love
see
this.
there's
I don't
another
care.
jab.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
care
no.
if there's another jab.
No.
Drake, I love this.
I'm dropping same time.
Yeah, I just want to see because I'm Drake. It don't matter
Take
anyway.
views.
Hey,
I just want to see.
at the
Just take
same
views.
time. You
Take
said
views.
1201.
Drake can't
I'm
lose.
dropping 1201.
Drake can't lose, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It is what it is.
No. See,
I'm a
this,
Future fanatic, but
This is
Drake
where it
can't
gets. Now, I called Cori and Brian. I talked to you about this earlier. I didn't call you about this because I know if I called Jeremy about this, he'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. He'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Big
But-
Sean.
So we got it. So this is why my argument has shifted a little bit because the argument was if we're picking sides here,
It's
let's
still
be
Drake and J.
quick.
Cole.
Yeah, it's Drake, J. Cole as one side, and Kendrick Future's the other side. J. Cole's now removed himself, so it's like Drake is going by himself.
Which he
against-
should. He's the
And he
greatest.
can.
He can.
Yes,
That's what I'm
and-
saying.
and I know,
he already
Brian,
he
listen,
moved Meek and
Brian,
Pusha. Now this is his real.
You're
turn.
not. You're talking to the wrong person.
Well, yeah,
I'm
facts,
making a
facts.
point
Good
right
point,
now.
good
I've been
point.
making this point, which
Good
is
point,
like,
good point.
wait a minute, we have an actual fight here, guys, because it was always gonna be Drake defending himself anyway. No disrespect to J. Cole, but we went through the four platforms where we talked about it.
And I still disagree with you.
Yeah.
On what?
So I went through the numbers, and this is what me and Matt was talking about.
Yeah.
I went through the numbers with him on there, and it was bringing up valid points. But also, if we were to look at J. Cole's and Kendrick's discography as far as Billboard 200 hits and Billboard 100 when it comes to albums,
Don't say it.
they're very similar.
No.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I can't hear it.
That's what
I can't hear it.
Do
It
you
hurts
want
me.
Be what? You might be can't hear it, but it's true. I'm telling you, I'm sitting there looking at the numbers. Am I not?
No, he did.
I was surprised myself. And then he said, who's better at hooks, Kendrick or J. Cole? And here's what I say.
That's an easy one for me.
No, easy for you, but also I say I enjoy J. Cole hooks.
I don't think J. Cole even has a swimming pools or a.
I
That's what Matt
No,
said.
Money
I
Trees
swear
has
I said
500 million.
No.
Money Trees is
Money Trees is tough. Money Trees is
That's what I said.
He gotta have a Money
it's
Tree.
literally my favorite Kendrick song.
Yeah.
What about Section
Money
80? He
Trees
got to
not-
clear that first.
No.
Can he clear Section 80?
Again,
Tripping,
if
bro.
we're talking about hits and not necessarily albums in totality, because J. Cole with Forest Hill Drive is crazy.
Your argument's crazy. It's a good
But
argument.
also
It's a good argument.
he's got big records, and he's always like that one. He'll get to number 2, but he can't get to number 1 because who's beating him at number 1? Drake. He released something.
Good
J. Cole
Kid, Mad
released something.
City got 5 singles, 5 bangers. So he got to get past that.
So does For Your Eyes Only.
Nah, he ain't nowhere close
Where
to
you
Good
phone
Kid,
up,
Mad
bro?
City. Yeah.
I'm saying I literally looked up
Yeah.
their hits. Kendrick's only number 1 by himself was Humble.
Oh, if you're going off number ones like that, yeah. Did J. Cole even have one?
Yeah, he's got one.
Oh, because he got like that with Future. What's up? Kendrick.
Yeah,
That's Rob right there.
That's for sure.
That's over
Kendrick
Beyonce
got
right now.
another one.
Like that going crazy.
And he got
Yeah.
one with Taylor Swift, but like again,
Another one.
he got
Yeah.
that Bad Blood, the feature with Taylor Swift, but Taylor Swift pulled that one.
Does J. Cole have a Rihanna record? That we don't even want to talk about that album.
Well, y'all
Yeah.
get way off track.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
My bad. Yeah.
Whoa,
That's a
let's
good argument though.
spin that
I
wheel.
No, I think if we talk about his hooks, if I start playing J. Cole hooks right now in songs, you will be like, oh, dang, he really do. Even if I say something like, hands in the air, down, you gonna play that song?
But the second
if I play that, get off my dick.
No, but
you gonna play
the
that
second
song?
the second I drop, I got royalty. Got it don't matter.
I'm
Like
just saying,
pick one.
I'm
Pick
not
one.
saying that
Pick
Kendrick
one.
don't. I'm just saying people really sleep on J. Cole's discography
No,
as if he
we
doesn't
don't.
have bangers as well.
No, we don't. We're
J.
just
Cole
saying
got
they're
'em.
not Kendrick's.
They're not even close.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sleeping on him.
I'm just saying numbers wise on the charts they are.
His highest record is
the number one
She
with-
Knows, which is 402 million.
No, that's not. Oh, you're talking about spins wise.
Yeah, I'm going about spins.
Okay, yeah. I'm not even talking about spins, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm going off.
well,
spins.
yeah,
I'm
we're
going
not
off.
doing
No, because the spins could be fabricated. We know that, bro.
Well, facts, but they ain't fabricating Kendrick's. Money Tree's got 793. Money Tree's got 793.
So you're biased.
Blank Don't Kill My Vibe got 463.
Come on, bro.
All right,
Now
my
you
bad,
know
my bad.
this. I like Kendrick more than I like J. Cole.
Facts. No, I know. I
I got a signed Kendrick record, bro.
Yeah, I know you do. No, Kendrick and J. Cole, and you can spin the wheel, or whatever. But Kendrick and J. Cole really is a good argument.
Yeah, no,
I just think
crazy.
it's
crazy how similar their discographies are when you really look at their hits.
Yeah.
But Kendrick definitely got awards
Kendrick's
and stuff like
bag is
that.
crazy. Is it SNS to believe in or engage in superstition?
First, define superstition.
Very superstitious.
Stevie Wonder. No, so for me, it's like
not washing your jersey after a football game.
That's exactly what I was about to do. Socks. I was going to do socks.
Yeah, all the extras.
Let me tell you something. Oh, we got to say, is this to believe?
I think it's stuck and stupid.
Stuck no. I say stuck no.
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm stuck and stupid. Only reason why is because I believe it's just selfish. Because I've been like that. No, seriously. I think it's selfish to think that I can control a whole game.
That's right.
Well, you can.
No, I believe it though. I'm just saying.
Points.
No.
My God! I'm just talking about from the outside. If I'm not Kobe, because Mamba, I ain't got the Mamba.
He's saying like if he's a fan, if he's
Jeremy,
going to a game,
what
and
you
he
got?
takes his hat
If you
off.
say Stucky, I say Stuck no. Where you at?
Yeah, that's my own.
I'm stuck no.
Where you
what?
I say
the half.
Jeremy, go first. Why you know?
Yeah, go first. I want to
why you know?
I just because for me, having played sports as much as I have, like, and as long as even now, I still do things that I know.
It's a good argument.
Doing this, I know my game works.
Now, see, that's why I said let's define
that
it.
is the argument.
No, let's define it because
it could affect your routine.
No,
right.
No.
Play good.
Hold on.
He's right though. He's right.
You're using the good word right there, and this is what I'm saying. Let's define it, back it up, because I say yes, it's stuck and stupid, and I'll tell you why. Because what we're talking about truly is just habits. Like we're not really talking about superstitions. Like I, for instance, when I play basketball, I can't tie my shoe up until the game starts. Period. I don't care. I don't care what warming up. I don't care how much hard we're going. Yeah. My shoe's gonna be unlaced until the second that whistle blows and it's time.
Here's my
rebuttal to that.
Here's my rebuttal to that. Again, here's my rebuttal to
habits.
that. A habit versus a superstition is this. You could tie your shoe. As a matter of fact, you notice that your shoe's untied. Mm-hmm. The fact that you chose not to tie it before the game
is the superstition.
Yeah, that's a good
because
argument.
the habit
I don't believe. No, deep down, I don't believe nothing's changing. I don't believe me doing that has any impact on anything other than it's just a flow of things that I do. Yeah. Like there's nothing in me that's like, oh crap, I forgot to do this today. I'm gonna have a terrible game. Like it's not. It's just something I did in my mind to say I'm checked in. I'm locked in. Like it was never on some like, well, I got to do this because I'm going to play good tonight. Like that, I always thought that was nonsensical. Always. Anytime anybody did that.
I don't know if it's nonsensical, but here's why. Not because I think a shirt has superpowers. Because I understand psychology.
Yeah.
Meaning,
gotcha.
If I can put my belief into something, I can play my best.
I knew you were going there.
Because it's much like it's like visualizing an attack, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can tell you my routine for every single football game day. I ate the same thing. I did the same thing. Why? Because I know how my body's gonna respond to that food. I know how rested I need to be. Mm-hmm. Building that habit within the superstition, because I still think it's superstition. I felt comfortable and it lowered my anxiety, which means I was more focused and prepared to play the game.
Absolutely.
But to me, I think if you're honing your skill, that would be different. If you're just walking to a game and you're putting on a shirt because you think you're going to do something, that is crazy.
No, but I'm saying that here's the anxiety. It's not that you're going to do something. It's not like Mike shoes.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah,
right. It's
or
not that.
Or the rabbit's foot.
Right. It's the same when it comes to Michael Jordan's secret stuff, and it's just water.
Space Jam.
On Space Jam,
yeah,
right?
Facts,
but the part is, if you didn't know it was just water, you had a belief that it was something else, so you needed it.
Right.
That's the superstition. Whether it be the habit is you're gonna drink water, you need water or whatever. Mm-hmm. The superstition is if I've already put my mind to belief that that's something that I need to do for me to perform at my tip top. So for me, I wear even in college, my cutoff Colt football shirt that I still have, I wore under every single game. And it was a specific one too, because I had multiple of them, but one I knew for sure. And if I did not have that one, the amount of anxiety that I had threw me off because I was already thinking in my head, something's different about this routine, something's different about my day. I didn't do something right. So
made it harder to lock in.
Right.
What if you're saying the Eagles, like to put on the Eagles jersey for the
I
Eagles?
do the same thing. You used to do I got to turn the
100%,
second half. Let me turn the hat backwards.
Yeah,
I remember them days.
I get it. Yeah.
I remember them days. So
I'm stuck in.
For sure. look, for sure. Because you know what it is? Some of us believe in the butterfly effect and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And maybe, just maybe it did do something.
That's why I say I'm on the
maybe
what if.
you did
Sometimes
put that energy in the air.
I'm from.
And it made it all the way to Dak.
And that's why Vegas is $1 billion industry. They play on
100%. They play on this right
all day.
Bring
it to Texas. You'll make a lot of money.
First of all, let's talk about the guy who created the rabbit foot.
That's a
genius.
Money for multiple lives.
ain't that many bunny rabbits on the planet.
Can you imagine getting on a yacht and you're like, oh man, what do you do for how do you have all these millions? He's like, oh, I'm the inventor of the rabbit.
You see that rabbit foot on your you see that rabbit foot on your keychain? That's mine.
You paid me for the shot. Hey, before you wrap us up, I do want to, because I put this in the chat. I wanted to update for that.
Yes, give us an update.
Case. So, we talked about the peanut allergy case for Lake Travis football player.
Remind us what happened.
What happened was his teammates learned, they scouted his allergy, learned that it is deadly, and used that against him. They put peanuts all throughout his jersey, all throughout his locker. They put peanut butter on his granola bar.
Is he unalive?
No, he survived. He survived, yes. And ended up transferring schools, right?
Good.
So we talked about, in the beginning, while we were doing our discussion, we talked about all the things that should have happened or what could be and whatnot. The good thing, I hate that the law takes time, but it takes time. Mom sued.
Oh, heck,
Mom
sued
sued
everybody.
Okay, but she had to wait. She had to go. Boy, hold on, because I had to. When I tell you, she went down on everybody, bro.
Good.
She went
the district,
on
the coaches,
everybody,
the
principal, the players' parents. All of that.
Because somebody gonna take the L.
Yep.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is go to court and say why they shouldn't be in there, and the judge gonna say, "All right, leave."
Yeah.
Or they gonna say, "Well, I mean, this is."
What happened to the kids that did it? Are they still in the school district?
Yeah, they're still there, and that's the reason why the lawsuit is really pushing through. Good. Because the only discipline they originally received was
suspension
for the missing 2 football games.
That's a tough
but so the list says that the entire school district,
oh Lord,
the superintendent, the principal, the assistant principal, athletic director,
coaches,
parents, players, coaches, seeking $1.5 million in damages.
And you know the worst part, bro? This is why people got to, especially if you work for the government or some sort of federal entity. If they lose and they get money from the school district, bro, we paid.
Yeah, it's coming out of the taxpayers'
We have to pay
pockets.
for some idiot kids because the staff couldn't do what they were supposed to do.
And what makes it worse, one of the students, so they labeled them in the lawsuit student G and student B. So down the list, there's that many students that are involved in this situation. Student G went online and was literally boasting about attempted unaliving and taunting status, threatening verbal assaults, and all the other stuff. He even said he's untouchable.
Can we guess a number real quick? I'll say 40.
Nah, I ain't going that deep. He ain't die. I'm saying
40. He's also, but he's 17.
That's
you talking about where they're gonna land?
No, you talking about time?
Oh, years.
Talking about money.
Oh no, yeah.
You talking about the settlement?
They're gonna settle.
Yeah, they're gonna settle.
Yeah, about 40 million.
I thought you saying 40 in jail.
Yeah, I thought you meant 40 years. I don't know about that. He ain't.
No, I said 650.
They late Travis. They probably do a couple days.
You said 650?
No, he go. They
go 1.2 suit.
No,
right?
she's
1.5.
They gonna get like 9. They gonna get like 9.
But probably, but then the lawyers, I don't know.
It's only 1.5. That's it.
That's low.
I mean, it's really not that low. I mean,
well, you know why? It's because they want a quick resolution.
Yeah, and you got to know, if you go too high, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get some
quick resolution.
Yeah, you got to go for. You got to go high but manageable.
And that's easier to get more of it too. If it's a low number like that, you can get high into that 1.5.
I'll cut some nuts. Pause. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
You know
but
what,
they
man?
ran that, and Obuddy
Stuck
lost his scholarship in recruiting to UT.
As he
So
should
that's
have.
good.
Yeah.
So
As he should
Take
have.
everything
That
away
was
from him.
confirmed.
Take his internet.
That's right.
Take
As
his
he should
internet
have.
for
Well,
sure.
they got to pay back. They can't send him to college now.
Let me. I'm gonna switch tunes because I was about to give you a word, but Mr. G, I'm gonna get you unstuck. This is if you find yourself ever in a situation like Mr. G where you feel like you did something, you want to boast about it. In the digital age that we are in, people will see, and they will tell. And here's all you need to do. Here's the word. Get unstuck. Apologize for your role in it. Learn. Don't do it again. That's how you get unstuck. After all of that, make sure you get some rest, drink your tea, be well. We're gonna see y'all next week.
What's up?
It's stuck.
Hey.
Hey.